What's up, everybody?
안녕하십니까. What's up, everybody? This is a Noonchi podcast. I got to remind myself because I have one in English and one in Korean now. So welcome to the Noonchi podcast. We are here in what do you call this place? What is like a editing bay? What is this?
I guess it's a mastering studio. Mastering suite. That's what we call it. So we're live here. Not live. I'm sorry. We've been recording here at the new at Borderless Films. Yeah,
I have a lot of love for Borderless Films as of recently. They do good work.
A little inside joke there.
What's up, Bob? Hey,
What's up?
So my tour tickets have gone live last week, right? So it was Wednesday last week.
Yeah.
So when this comes out, it's gonna have been live for 1 week.
1 week, yeah.
And I was happy to see that both Seoul shows and Busan shows were sold out.
I've been monitoring it every day, and so the first show, the Seoul. There's two shows in Seoul. They both sold out in a day. Actually, one show sold out in less than 8 hours, and the other one, I went to sleep at 10, and I woke up, and the second one was sold out. So it was like less than 20 hours or like 18 hours.
Yeah, less than a day. I sold out Busan and Seoul, which made me happy.
Amazing.
And the other shows need to catch up.
They're doing well too.
Yeah.
I mean, they're all more than 50% sold.
Yeah.
Some of them are like at 80%. Most of them are.
Yeah.
Right. So
like I'm happy about it.
Yeah.
But for those that are in Daejeon, Gwangju, Daegu, Wonju, and Incheon, fucking hurry up and buy your shit so I can add more shows. So I'm like slowly gearing up for my first ever national Korea tour.
Yeah.
Right. And so
it's in less than 2 weeks.
Yeah, I don't know how to feel about it. You know what I mean? Like I'm excited, absolutely.
Yeah.
But also kind of like, oh, I better fucking do well. Do you know what I mean? Like that's it. Yeah. It's weird. It's like the when I did kind of like small college tours back when I was in the US, right? Of course I wanted to do well, but I didn't have the pressure of being like I was a headliner, but like I was a nobody. You know what I mean?
You're a nobody here too.
No, I'm kind of a deal right now.
But here's why I'm not nervous for you. Because you've been working out this material for quite a while now, and I've seen you perform at least an hour and a half of material, like consistently. And I haven't seen you bomb, right? I mean, that's on record. Like I've been trying to see you bomb.
Yeah.
So I've seen you do these jokes for the past few years, and I've seen it in the last 6 months. I want to say I've probably seen it more than anyone outside of the stand-up comedy club.
Yeah.
And I'm not nervous for you.
Like, I mean, like it's all about like I want. It's like it's kind of it's not an impossible dream, but it's more like if we're going to market this as the first real legit stand-up comedy tour / special.
Yeah.
Then I want to make it a fucking classic. Which is the hard part about it because like I shouldn't go in thinking that. You know what I mean? I should just go, hey, do you, boo-boo, right? But then like I'm I feel the responsibility of the scene on my shoulders.
Yeah, that's a lot of pressure.
From
my perspective, I think it's already a class. It's already a classic. Like, it would
Is it Snoop Dogg Doggy Style? Is it Chronic 2001? Is it Illmatic?
I think you're making history in so many ways that you don't fully grasp it yet, but I do as not just an outsider, but somebody that really has paid attention to it because I'm also like trying to make this work on other levels, right? So I'm so excited. It's thrilling, to be honest. Like I've never felt this way about something in a long time. Like that wasn't like my own project, right? And so I'm just so happy for you. I know that this is going to change your life, and more importantly, it's going to change the trajectory of how soon stand-up comedy is going to be like a viable, work of like form of art in Korea.
Yeah, I mean that's again like the I think the added pressure is that it's like if it was just me going, I'm gonna do my fucking special and tour or whatever, and I'm trying to think that way, then whatever happens, right? But the idea of it kind of being like, being marketed, not even being marketed, but like people saying, okay, like all that other shit that they saw on platforms in the Korean style, was boo boo.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I mean, like I do. I started a Korean podcast with another stand-up comic named Dongun.
Yeah, with Dongun. Yeah,
and so like the first episode, we talk about like certain things, and we kind of trashed
the
whatever was available,
Netflix shows,
right. And some people, I mean, one person wrote like a lengthy comment, meaning and saying like, "Yo, like you're absolutely right.
Oh, really?
That shit was trash."
Yeah.
Right. So like, it is what it is. I like they don't do stand-up comedy, and like people still just kind of lump like if you're funny, you can do stand-up.
There's no contention when it comes to that conversation with everyone I've come across with pitching the show, pitching your special as the first legitimate stand-up comedy special in Korea.
Right.
Like the few that are out there, quote unquote, those they don't qualify, not just as me being a outsider, foreigner, a kyopo, like to my standards, it doesn't qualify to most people's standards that have an inkling of what stand-up comedy is like in its truest form. So I think it's valid to talk about. I mean, it's not even shitting on it. It's just like okay.
Obviously their fans are gonna think that I'm shitting on it, right? Like, but I am like, it shouldn't have been made, right?
Yeah,
like,
but the conversation needs to be had in order for you to move for this to go on.
Yeah.
Right.
So earlier you talked about I'm still a nobody. And I don't know, maybe I feel like once I got the blue check mark.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? I feel like this weird pressure, I guess. Like not even pressure, but like, okay, so this is what happened. Okay, so about 2 weeks ago, there was a Korean female rapper named Cheetah that she won the first Unpretty Rap Star.
Yeah, I think we talked about
her. Yes. And she has a musical. She's in a musical with another rapper called YDG, Young Dongun, right? Who's fucking, an actor, a rapper. He's super like famous and old school popular, right?
Okay.
So the musical that they're in is called Socrates Paradox, or as the Koreans call it, Socrates Paradox, right? Okay. So basically what it is it's a musical about Socrates being on trial for, believing in a different god than the Athenians do or whatever, right? Okay. And so them two are on trial. So the guy plays Socrates and he's rapping about, like what.
Are they battling?
Kinda.
Like rap battling?
But like according to the storyline, right?
Yeah.
And I'm not a big fan of musicals, but I was like, this is interesting, And so since she came to our show and then we had drinks, she was like, oh, I have a musical. And I go, oh shit, we'll come support you too.
Well, we as in...
And a few comics.
Okay.
Me and Tonga and Tone, right? And so she's like, oh, I go, yo, we perform on pretty much the weekend. So if you have a weekday show, we'll go. So on Wednesday, she goes, oh, we have a show on Wednesday. Come see it. So me and Tonga went.
Okay.
And we had a good time.
Yeah.
Took pictures backstage and she was like, Opa, let's, grab a drink. So her some friends or whatever.
Did you meet Chang Dong-gun?
Yeah, Yang Dong-gun. Yes, I did. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
My bad.
And then, so we... so 1차, we go to a 포장마차, drink some soju, whatever, some anju. And then there was this old dude that was we didn't invite him, but like part of like Cheetah's friends group. Like old dude, just kind of a weirdo. I think he says he was a sound engineer or whatever, right? He kept on going, all right, let's get out of here and let's go to this bar.
Okay.
Right? I'm like, why are you? I was like, why are you pushing this bar?
Yeah.
And he goes, oh, like my hyung owns it. Okay. So who gives a shit who owns it, right? But it's owned by like this famous Korean rock star dude, rocker, old school rocker dude, right? So we go there. It's like a whiskey bar, kind of. There's like a drum set, so I'm sure they play live music at times. So we go there and then we drink some Belvini. I think it was Belgian malt. Yeah. And so, boom. At this time, I'm fucked up already, right? I'm gone because if we
started off with soju, whiskey.
Yeah. If we went just soju the whole night, then I think I could have lasted a lot longer. Yeah. But once it starts changing, then I get all fucked up, right?
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden, in the middle of it, of us at this whiskey bar, a young of mine calls, hey, where you at? And I go, oh, I'm drinking with Cheetah and Tonga and some people. And he goes, oh, I know Cheetah, you should come to where I'm at. He was at a karaoke place.
Oh, okay.
Right? And I was like, all right. And I go, hey,
you guys... The same one we talked about last week?
Yeah. And I go, hey, you guys want to go? And they were like, yeah, let's go, right? And so we all went, but then we had too many people, so we just got the room next door to where my hung was at.
Oh, okay.
So my hung was going back and forth because apparently Cheetah knows my hung too.
Yeah.
At this point, I'm really fucked up, right?
Yeah.
I'm fucking gone, right?
You're in the AM now?
Oh, I don't know what time it was.
Okay.
Yeah. I am just like, and I don't remember. I mean, I remember being there. I remember certain like moments of it.
Did you sing?
Oh no.
Nothing like that?
No. And so, a part of it, like it wasn't stated, but it was kind of with the understanding that my hung would pay for it, right? But when the time we were done, I looked at the room next door apparently, and he wasn't there.
He was gone.
And I said, oh shit, right? But I'm drunk. I don't remember any of this, right? But my Tongseng Tonga remembers all of it.
Yeah.
Right? So me and Tonga did not pay
for... Tonga doesn't drink.
Tonga drinks.
Oh, he drinks, but he was just sober.
Yeah.
He was less...
Because he's younger. His fucking... his liver is a lot younger, right?
Yeah.
And so, like I walked to the cash register or wherever they do the cash register, right?
Yeah.
And then Tonga's like, hey, let's split it. Let's split it amongst the whole group. But I don't remember saying this, but I pulled out my credit card and I said, hey, I'm famous.
You did not.
I don't remember.
Oh, you don't remember?
I don't remember it, right?
Okay, I can believe you did it.
Right. And then I gave him my credit card. So Tonga, he thought I was like super gone.
Yeah.
But when I said that, he was like, oh shit, Danny Young's still telling jokes. Like this motherfucker's not drunk.
Yeah.
And so like I don't remember it. And I wake up the next morning. And then, like I was like, oh shit, I don't feel good. you know, hungover, and then like, you know, my body don't feel good, and then I looked at my bank account and I said, oh shit, my bank account don't feel good.
Oh no, you pay cash. Oh, you pay debit.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't even charge it. Damn.
Yeah.
That just went straight out of your pocket.
Yeah, and I went woo woo. Oof. Woo 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 woo. It's like I was like, why did I pay rent twice this month? So moral of the story, 3차 should not exist. Right? And, right. Nothing good happens.
That is 3차. A good moral to live by.
Right?
Yeah.
And then the other moral is I'm full of shit. I shouldn't think that I'm famous.
I know. Check yourself. Oh man, that blue check mark went to your head.
Oh dude,
your
it went to
self.
Oh man, it fucked me up, dude. Hey, fuck that blue check mark. God damn it.
Oh man. I finally, I've been off Instagram for 2 months, right? And finally I posted something today just because I felt like at least like let people know I'm still alive. So I posted something today, and I just reminded me of like, yeah, not having a blue check mark. But I have a blue check mark on every other platform except for Instagram.
Right.
So I feel like all of the other ones are BS because the one that matters seems to be.
Oh shit! I didn't see your new post. I better like it before you get all mad at me and shit. Sensitive. Fucking.
That's why I'm not even checking it. I'm like, I bet you I'm gonna check it. It has like 45 likes or something like that. It's gonna like, Danny's gonna be like, oh, that's cute. Motherfucker.
You know, it's funny is that like you know, obviously, and I don't 100% mean what I say, but there's a little bit of truth to it. That's why it makes it funny.
It is funny.
You know what I mean?
You pulled that on me a couple times.
Yeah.
Where you paid for dinner or drinks like in the last month or so, a couple months. Yeah. And you did, that line is not new to me.
Yeah,
like, I'm famous.
Yeah, now I have another inside joke between me and you, which is the other way around. Where are you?
I know. I gotta get. The next 2 months of rounds are on me. I gotta pay you back. Oh man, you know how bad I feel, how embarrassing it is, but you know, like. The more and more I think about it, it makes me feel like I need to just, you know, give up altogether when it comes to trying to be in entertainment. You know, it just makes me feel like I'm no good at this.
No, right? You know what it is, man. I believe that this business is all about fucking a lot of promises and a lot of crash and burns, right? And people that can deal with the crash and burns, right, are the ones that eventually will get through it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean? Like this, it's such emotional roller coasters that like that. Again, like for me, I'm never like super high. And I'm never super low. I'm kind of like, you know, just kind of there and going, oh, that's cool. Like, because
it's a gradual, like, uphill.
Because we've both been in it to a point where you know, we all think about like utopia shit. We all think about like, basically we think about hitting the lottery with projects, right? Where we go, oh, like for example, our movies. Both our movies, we were thinking like, oh shit, we're gonna and then we're like, oh, like, you know, we're failures or whatever, right?
Yeah.
When it comes to like, for me, when like I knew it was gonna work out, but then the me joining my former like management company, and you know, they didn't do shit for me, and then like oh, I did a special here. I did like TV shows there, right? You know, and a part of me didn't even, I was so used to like rejection from back home.
Yeah.
That I did not think that this was going to fucking like launch me into another level. Although the shit that I did on Watcha, I had high hopes for, a little bit of hopes for.
Yeah.
But then that also went nowhere, right? And so my whole kind of demeanor about, you know, what I'm doing personally is the only thing I can control is what I do on stage, right?
Yeah.
And so that's all I can focus on. And then in terms of like the PR machine, and hopefully people like it or not, because look, man, like people are gonna talk shit. There, you know what? Ultimately, there's just so many haters from all angles.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Do you know how many comments I get on YouTube about like in Korean going
negative comments?
Go back to your fucking country comments. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that would end me.
Yeah, but like, but I'm just like, I'm like, look, you fucking loser, like, you know, or you know, like, I'm like, what loser writes fucking negative comments somewhere?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And I think I talked about this before. Some like Korean like Twitch streamer or somebody said this, and I saw like a short of it. Right? It's like when we walk down the street and we see like a homeless person, we don't talk shit to the homeless person, you know? Right? But then when you see a celebrity's, like Kisa, like whatever, there's going to be, like, if they did something a little bit wrong, it's going to be all this trash talk, right?
Yeah.
The idea, what he's trying to say is that people talk shit about people they think they're inferior to.
Yeah.
To bring them down.
Yeah.
But people that are below us, quote unquote, you know, we don't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We
you know
talked about this. Yeah. And
I
saw that quote. I saw that video you were talking about Ricky Gervais and like that whole about woke culture. It's a bit much. I everyone should at this point realize that it's a bit much, but I still don't understand why people aren't checking themselves more often, or maybe they are
because it feels good. There's no like repercussion.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
That's true.
So my soul goes, look, if there's certain things that I've said or done, right, that like physically harm somebody, obviously I'll feel bad for, and then we probably have to, you know, investigate more, talk to the person that I physically harmed.
Yeah.
But then people, if they go, ow, my feelings were hurt.
Yeah.
And go fucking kill yourself. That's how I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go walk in front of traffic, please.
Yeah.
You know? And I'm not going back to my country because of you guys. I'm going on my own when I want to.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, although like I had a great time going to LA, seeing my family and friends, you know, a long time. You know, part of me was like, I don't know, that it didn't feel like home to me.
Yeah.
But the other day, like, you know what I missed? I was craving this and I can't get it. It's like a really good al pastor burrito.
Oh.
Like I was craving it so bad for like 2-3 days.
I went to Villa Guerrero last week. And I got the lengua tacos. And it was just good enough where it like hit the spot.
Yeah.
I think maybe because I've been here a while, but it was really good.
Yeah.
Maybe it's time to make a visit there.
Just for some lengua tacos.
But yeah, man. You know, I'm just like in this weird state, you know, because like I'm triggered easily. You know, like that's why I'm off of Instagram and stuff like that. But this whole past couple months has been quite a revelation for me again. I've been, you know, contemplating all these like losses and these failures that we were talking about. And I know in the end that, these failures, they're meant to be just not places I stop, but like it's about getting back up and
right.
And they open doors.
Right.
We just don't see those doors yet.
Right.
And so I'm trying to be positive and see that all these things that are suddenly being taken away from what I thought was, was pretty much a sure thing. It's just another lesson. I got to keep going. As a marathon runner, like running, I should always have that mentality. Like it's for the long run. It's something I have to constantly remind myself. It's all going to work out.
Yeah.
And I don't know where I'm getting at, but I really think, everything with the stand-up comedy, with the tour coming up, with the shows in Seoul particularly, I'm really excited for, on a different level, not just for myself, not just for you, but for Korea, like I said, because I really believe in this, so I can't wait till it happens. I think you guys are gonna. It's in about a month, the Seoul shows, right? So, for you guys, hopefully you guys can go.
What do you mean? It's all sold out. I can't go nowhere if you didn't buy them.
Well, I'm hoping that some of our listeners are going to be there and get to see like history in the making. I'm so stoked for you.
So yesterday, like, it's kind of like my last 1 hour show, like kind of practice before I go on tour. I did it yesterday. Our buddy Ricky came. Ricky Kim.
Oh, really? Ricky's in town.
Ricky was for a short while, so he hit me up saying, "Hey, can I go check out the show?"
Nice.
I was like, "Is it just you, or are you bringing somebody?" He's like, "Oh, it's me plus one." So his plus one was like this, like black French chick, right? So I was like, "Ricky, this is all in Korean, right?"
Yeah.
He goes, "Yeah," but it's not like they sat in the back.
Yeah,
they sat up like
front,
like on the the side
VIP section.
Yeah. Ricky seemed like he understood some of it.
Yeah.
The black French girl just like looked like just dumbfounded at what I was doing, and I was like, I wanted to be like, Ricky, what the fuck, man?
It's kind of messed up
because like for as a comic, like I'm looking over there, right, and then I just see like
we're talking Ricky, evil Manito.
Yeah. And I go, Ricky, I love you, brother, but like, why would you think this is a good idea, right? So, that was interesting. But yeah, man, I mean,
well, we have one more show before you go on tour. One more Noonchi podcast. God willing. And so we got to actually wrap it up today. We got to get out of the office early. So we'll give you one last update before the show starts or the tour starts next week. And everyone take care. Hold on tight. Live your best life. Peace. Say it.
No, what I'm saying is, why do you think that's the best way to end the podcast?